Are you ready?
What's up, degenerates? Doing a little something different this time. Got a couple breaks that I bought into. One is with my boy. I've talked about him in the past. He's in our Discord. That's the baseball stuff you see here. We'll talk about that next. First though, a couple football breaks that I bought into for the 2022 Bowman Chrome University that came out Sunday. Like I said, it's baseball season. It's opening day today. Got my jersey on, game's going on at 1 o'clock. Oh, wait a minute. Due to the rain that hit the LA area, you know how Californians are when it comes to rain, they called the game off. The rain came heavy sometime around the 27th of February. They had already called the game off by Monday for the particular field we're at. Now, granted, there could be some issues with drainage and everything like that. They tried to find a replacement field for us. They weren't able to do so. So our opening day was delayed until next week. That's why I'm shooting this video. Got the jersey on, don't need it, gotta change to something else. Ooh, that's better. A little more foo-fooed up. All right, so the first break, what I did was it was a 2-case break. And this was with Mitch's box breaks. I will show his information because this dude hooked it up. I had 3 players, that's Bowman University, 2 cases I said, so 12 boxes in a case, 24 boxes total. Obviously, you can do your own math. Ended up getting a couple USC guys, Raleek Brown, Damani Jackson, then the quarterback from Washington State, Cameron Ward. All of those were about the same. I ended up paying about $18, $19-ish. So the reason why I'm going to go ahead and recommend Mitch is every card came sleeved. Chrome cards, baby, sleeved up. Can you believe that? Now, maybe it's a normal, you got these purple shimmer inserts. Like those were some of the centered cards. So what I was going to say was with this product, I noticed after I had bought into the break when some people were opening this, that a lot of the cards were coming out off centered.
Yeah, I'm an ass-man.
You can see there, look at that centering. And that's kind of what you got out of Bowman and Topps in terms of Chrome. Not all the time, but more recently. Centering issues, and most of the refractors I ended up getting were pretty well centered, but a couple weren't. That is just a little PSA, and as I said, just to show you how Mitch does it. Maybe every seller does that, and I'm just not used to it, but I've had some sellers, and I did end up getting Cameron Ward auto out of there. Those boxes were 2 autos per box, $150 on Fanatics. You could use gift cards and coupon code and everything like that to get the box down to maybe $105. I contemplated actually buying a box of it. Centering, I would say, was about 60-40 in terms of well-centered cards versus ones that were a little sketch.
I mean, how silly is that?
So that was $58 right there. Did hit the Cameron Ward auto. He's not coming out into the draft or anything like that. Neither are Damani and Raleek. They were both freshmen last year. Here's another break I got into with Hawks Card Collect. I haven't opened this one yet. Wanted to open this one on camera just to see if there was any difference between the two. If they sleeved up the Chrome cards like Mitch did. If you recall, I had the idiot that I bought baseball from, and he didn't sleeve up the Chrome cards, and they got scratched in transit. So that's an issue you got to deal with crappy sellers. Well, it looks like we've got a numbered card here. In this particular break, it was just for 1 case each, again 12 boxes, but he was running them back-to-back days, and it looks like he sleeved them as well, but they're not in order, so I'm gonna have to arrange these real quick and then come back. And through the magic of editing, they'll just be here on the table organized. All right, everything's organized. Here you go. When you sleeve everything up, you get a shout out. Damani Jackson only had 1 of his spots, so only 1 of the cases for him in this break. Again, case, 12 boxes, pretty light on the Chrome base, no inserts, only 6. When I was doing math, not having seen any, I was thinking you'd get about 10 to 12 base per case. And actually, in some instances, kind of luck of the draw, my count was a little off. Raleek Brown, for instance, USC freshman running back, now going to be a sophomore, ended up hitting 25 of his base and 1 of the refractors. So 25 base in 2 cases. So 12 per 13, and then you ended up with 6 Jackson. But in the first 2 case break that I had showed you from Mitch, The Jackson was also pretty light as well. There were only about 13 base cards there. Wicks, 21 base chrome of Wicks, which again kind of falls within the range of what I expected. The Wicks spot was 1850. The Relique Brown spot also 1850. A couple Rambling Man inserts. And then we got this Purple Shimmer, which you saw in the first case breaks that I showed you. Not numbered for the Shimmer, but Purple Mini Diamond. Those are numbered to $3.99. Cameron Ward, 25 of his base cards. If he ever becomes anything, one refractors, a little light on the refractors relative to the first 2-case break that I did. Now remember, I showed you the Shimmer, unnumbered, Mini Diamond, numbered. You've also got 2 purple refractors. Those are numbered out of $3.99, you can see there. And then I ended up hitting 2 more autos. So, like I was saying, if he ever hits it big time, I'm golden. Check it out though. Not numbered, but numbered. So you've got the base auto, and then you've got this nice little shiny thing here, numbered. So Cameron Ward was very good to me. Now, if you take the cost for all of that, I spent right at $56 with Mitch, and then right at about $60 with Hawks Card Collect. That, you could roughly say, was the cost of a hobby box. What would you rather have? That's always the question in breaks. Do you want to go ahead and go for teams or players that you like? Or do you want that joy of ripping yourself out of the mystery of the unknown, the degeneracy of it all? I think most of you would probably skew more towards the buying of a hobby box or buying blasters or fat packs, things of that regard, mega boxes. But then with a little twist of some buying into breaks as well. Got to mix it in, got to sprinkle a little something in there and kind of mix it up a little bit. In this case, I decided to go with player breaks. I was thinking about picking up a few boxes to rip for the channel after I had bought into the player break, so doing that in addition to. But once I saw some of the stuff coming out, the QC looked a little off, centering and all that stuff, I just decided to chill where I was at and stick with what I had. I wanted to wait for it to arrive in the mail just to see what it was like before I decided to dip and potentially buy a hobby box for myself. And those are still on Fanatics, like I said before, so 150 bucks. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this video into 2 to make it sports specific. If you love college football, then you may have loved this particular video, but maybe you won't like the baseball. But if you like baseball, I'm going to go ahead and film that right now. Thanks for watching this part, everybody. And the baseball break video will be up tomorrow.
I've got to move. That is move.